Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another Versus Beers with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppers, today joined by
Brett.
Vanomyces. This is a partly blind Versus Beers, because Brett knows what he's drinking, and I don't. Well, I know the beers because we talked about which beers to try and some new IPAs, but Brett was like, I'm going to do it blind on you so you can guess what beer is which in terms of the hops.
Yeah, I just have something in comparison. And
Yeah. So just a bit of fun. But we're checking out two New England double IPAs, fairly newly released. We're checking out the Danish Brewed double IPA from Gamma Brewing, and this is their Superstudio. Love this label. The weird boxes on there on the back, it reminds me for some reason of old Sega boxes for Sega games because they had that kind of pattern. This double IPA they're both 8.5, right?
No, 8.
8.
Straight 8.
Straight 8.
Straight 8.
This one is made with water, barley malts, oat sweet, and hops. And the hops in this are Galaxy, Citra, and Asaka.
Yep.
In the Superstudio. And from Whiplash, we have Eventually double IPA, which also got some
brewed
cool
in their new own facility.
Ah.
Yeah.
There's also 8%. It doesn't say. This says water, barley, oats, and wheat. Okay, yeah. So very similar beers.
Yeah.
And they specifically say that they use Marisotto, wheat malt, oat malt, and the hops are Citra and Equinox.
And I know this one is 24 grams of hops per liter. Yeah.
Expensive. Yeah. So, which one do we start with? I start with.
Yeah.
We'll
start with the one on the left.
So, I mean, both beers look quite bright on camera.
They actually. I don't know why we talked about them.
Looking oxidized, but I think it's just because of the weird shade of light when it was in the darkness.
Yeah.
One's a bit more murky.
Yeah, but
up in the light, it looks fine.
This one is a bit more murky than the other one.
Yeah, this one is more turkey gravy. This is a bit more
yellow.
Yeah. But I mean, both look like hazy New England style IPAs. So let's start out with the one here that you know what is and I don't.
Yeah. Ooh,
yeah. Sweet kind of melon vibes.
Yeah, melon, pithy, like lime, lemon. Pithy.
Yeah, and you know how I sometimes talk about aloe vera? I somehow got this has some spiciness to it.
Yeah, to me it's more of a pithiness.
Pithiness.
Like pithy lime and lemon. And yeah, I get the melon too. I see what you mean. It has like a touch of like an herbal thing. Yeah. But
Yeah, and sweet citrus. It's definitely got like big, like tropical fruit vibes, like sweet tropical fruit, mango.
Yeah, but I like the balance of like the pithy, a bit more dry stuff.
Yeah, so it's not all sweet, like estery.
It doesn't smell too sweet for being a double IPA.
No, let's try it.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Much more bright on the flavor than I expected.
Oh yeah, really zingy.
And spicy.
Yeah.
Like spicy, peppery, really zingy. More like aroma had like this big ester profile that made you think of like sweet mangoes and stuff. Where I think the flavor is a bit more tropical.
Yeah.
Like it's got some sweet, but it's got
like almost like green pineapple or green melon.
Yeah, almost even gooseberry.
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah. Yeah, because it has that brightness and it's also a bit like dusty and earthy and yeah.
Well, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah.
Well, we already talked about the color, but it's much more turbid.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's check out the aroma on that one.
Oh, wow, that's really different.
Yeah, it's much more muddled.
Yeah.
Or at least like mild on the aroma.
Maybe, yeah. I think this is. Maybe like dense and.
It smells more
like
saturated in terms of like a dense kind of, I don't know, could you say like a fruit paste or something?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't think it's as popping and as expressive on the aroma as the other one.
No, the aroma on this one is a bit more expressive. But this one smells a bit sweeter and maybe a bit more heavy.
It has a bit more of a sweet kind of malt, kind of grain thing.
Yeah. I'm also getting a bit of maybe kind of a papaya kind of,
To me, it's got a lot of esters as well. It's like this. It's a bit of a generic fruit punch bowl type ester. It's not as defined.
No.
At least to me. So it's like this kind of fruity punch bowl, kind of slightly tropical, but with like some, slightly earthy vibes too. But
yeah, I was just about to say it's slightly earthy. I think it is. It's both, a bit like sweet tropical and slightly earthy. But it reminds me a bit of what's it called? Cucumber.
Oh.
It almost has like the earthy smell of cucumber.
I can actually see that in terms of what I also call aloe vera. I see a combination there.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Quite big. Big
really
mouthfeel.
Much better flavor than aroma.
Yeah. Wow, the mouthfeel is pretty big on this.
It's like one. This one is a bit more light and easygoing, where this is like thick and rich. It's like really fluffy, but I think maybe it's a difference of where the beer finished. I'm getting more. So the interesting thing, this aroma wise was more sweet tropical fruit, where this is flavor wise more sweet. It's like this sweet mango papaya thing. Slight earthiness, not pithy really.
Yeah, I'm getting like papaya, mango. It's really like sweet exotic fruits, but then with some slightly. This one's more earthy, whereas this one is more pithy
and slightly herbal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I prefer this one.
Yeah.
Just in terms of a general preference of the singiness. I've started to get what I've gotten sick of with New England IPA a little bit is like this really sweet, thick, juicy ester. Like this really, it gets cloying almost. I think in the long run, or just if you drink a lot of it, even though you know.
1 sec, I'll just have.
You're gonna get some water.
Yeah, just two, because I think the comparison.
Give me
is a bit hard.
Thank you, sir.
When 1 sec. Here you go. Just, so that you cleanse your palate a bit.
Well, not that I don't like the sweet kind of tropical stuff, but sometimes the yeast ester that's like so sweet, I don't know if it exactly gets cloying, but I just prefer that like vibrant, tart, tropical, slightly dank kind of thing going on.
None of these are really dank.
Well, I'm getting much more pineapple in this one. Wow, this is so much lighter. It's much more easy drinkable. But it's lacking that like super fluffy.
It has a bit of gunks in it.
Yeah, it's got some chunks. And yeah.
But this one is much more like exotic sweet fruits and much more like dense fruit pulp.
Yeah. I like that too, but
yeah,
I like both are really, really good double IPAs. Say that first.
Yeah.
But for me, the first one is definitely the one I like the most.
Yeah. I'll just have this one. Oh, it's so fun going back.
Yeah.
After you've had something else. Yeah, this one is much more bright and herbal. Yeah. Bit sprucey almost. Yeah.
So in terms, right now what I'm looking for is what reminds me most of Galaxy hops. Because I know one has Galaxy. And the thing is, this first
I think you have to say which one you just like the most. And I like this one the most.
I like this one the most. Yeah. Because of this tart tropical thing, the singiness, the brightness.
And then give them grades, and then you can guess which is which. Yeah.
So reach. I could just drink much more of this than this. The drinkability is much better on the other one. This might be more what you call impression beer.
Yeah. It's definitely more of a sharer. I'm getting maybe a touch of alcohol in this one too.
Yeah.
But I think
one thing I didn't mention, but I got a little bit on that one, was something that reminded me a tiny bit of DMS, like cooked vegetable. Yeah, cooked vegetable.
Yeah.
But it's like super light. I just got a little bit of that, but it's teensy amounts, but I'm not even sure if it is. That was just something that reminded me of that. It could also be that aloe vera type thing I talk about getting. It's really hard though because they're quite different in terms of you know, which one you prefer. But I guess it comes down to, do you like the really sweet juicy or do you like the singy tropical? And I like the singy a bit more. So I'm gonna go like 92, 91.
Yep.
It's not far off. They're very fucking close. They're great beers.
Yeah.
But I just prefer this a smidge more because I like that, like, oh my gooseberry and all that. Also because I think it's because this is what I've gotten saturated on because it's just more the same, which is there's so much on the market, like the really juicy, sweet, estery stuff. Even though it's really good, it's well done. So
yeah, I have a hard time really deciding, but I think I'm like in the 92, 91 range. Yeah. Maybe I agree with you. I would drink a bit more of this in the long run. So I'd probably go 92 and 91 on this one. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But they are nice double IPAs.
Yeah, for sure. It's fun sitting jumping back and forth.
Yeah,
I feel my palate getting like completely confused right now.
Yes, but it's also
they're so different.
It's quite intense beer too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite overwhelming for your palate. Well, do you want to know?
So no,
or do you want to guess?
I want to see first. So what I was looking for first, because both have Citra, and then one is Asaka and the other was Enigma, right?
No, Equinox. Yeah.
Equinox. Yeah. Citra Equinox, they've got similarities. Whereas Galaxy often presents itself with like this melony vibe or spicy vibe, showing its noble hop heritage. And it was Asaka. Asaka was like really mango and sweet. Can be. Citra can also be dank and bright. Like the thing is, they can vary depending on like the ester they're paired with or the yeast they're paired with.
The malts.
The malts. It's beer is fucking complex. The people who say brewing a hoppy beer that's this good is it's easy. It's just throwing in a lot of hops. They can go fuck themselves because they've never brewed a good hoppy beer. No, seriously. Yeah, I hear it so much. Like today, a guy at work came in. Yeah, but you know, making good Pilsner is really hard, but making a great hoppy beer is so easy. You just throw in a lot of hops. You're welcome to come down and brew a great double IPA in my system if you want. Like, seriously, it's not that easy.
No.
People sometimes, it's like, I didn't tell him to fuck himself or anything, but it's like,
fuck off!
And it's just like, yeah, sir, but brewing a great IPA can be quite difficult as well. But, so I was looking for the noble hop thing, the noble / tropical galaxy vibe, and at first I was thinking, there we go, in this one, because it had melon character. But Citra can give that off too. So I'm not entirely sure. To be honest, I kind of switched halfway through what I think is switched. So I'm thinking, even though I know they say to always go by your gut instinct or your first thought, I would say that this is the Gamma beer.
Yep.
And this is the... Wow, I did it!
This is the Whiplash.
And the reason why I thought this would be the Gamma one was because the more I drank this, the more I got of this combination of sweet, kind of juicy, and maybe not so much melon for me, but it was what gave it away for me that this was maybe more Galaxy than this, was that it had that, like that kind of spicy, herbal...
the more you drink it, the more in the beginning.
It's like the spicy herbal earthy thing that
almost
reminds
like
you of
basil.
Basil. Yeah, or to me, just like if you like if Palle or Tetnang or something. I even think Palle is the crossbreed for Galaxy. The thing is, the more I sip on, the more I kind of want to tie them too.
Yeah.
Because the more I sip on them, the more they.
I've been debating. I couldn't really decide because I think they are so close. But
I will still. I know. I'll give it to this one because it's less sweet, so it's more drinkable, and give it on drinkability.
Yeah.
Because both are fucking tasty.
Yeah. I would want to drink this can more by myself than that one.
But this one is still really good.
Yeah. Maybe a bit more of an impression beer, perhaps. So. But nice double IPAs.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, I also saw they just came out with a new canning of Big Doink from Gamma.
Yeah.
That one is fucking great.
That's really good. Yeah.
And what was the last Whiplash we had? That was.
Do you want to touch me? Yeah.
But yeah, those are great beers too. Yeah. But if you had either of these, if you had the Gamma Superstudio or Whiplash, eventually double IPAs, let us know what you thought of them. I'm pretty happy that I actually got it because at first I was like, this gonna be Galaxy, but no, wait, Citra can go that way too sometimes. So,
yeah.
But hey, I got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys had either of them, let us know what you thought. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Any final words?
No.
just no.
Cheers and
check it out.
Good beer.
Yeah. Cheers. See you guys in another beer review.